So, Kai, how did it go tonight?
I had a little bit of a trepidation, you could say. But, you start to ease into it as you play the songs. As long as you enjoy the music more than you're nervous, it'll be good. I'm proud of myself for doing that.
Great job, buddy.
The class that I've been lucky enough to teach is called Jazz Lab, and what we try to do in that class is get kids ready for going out into the real world and playing. Usually that means getting them ready to go to a jam session or play a gig.
I joined Jazz Lab because I really was excited to be doing gigs.
Ever since I've started taking this class, I've taken a lot more risks with how I improvise. I feel like I've become a lot more confident in myself, and I don't think you can find a welcoming environment like this anywhere else.
We're given the freedom to be more creative and, free-flowing.
Everybody has a certain role, and when those roles mesh together, it makes a perfect sound.
If you think jazz is not a team sport, you're wrong.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. 2, 3, 4.
I always try to give the students as much autonomy in the class as they can so that they can start to take some ownership with the tunes and with the music themselves.
I mean, it's a class, but it doesn't feel like class.
That was great. So let's do our boring theory stuff and get it out of the way now.
I feel like it's just us and Nate. Nate's definitely teaching us, but this just feels really organic. It feels really exciting.
I don't get treated as a kid. I think you get treated as a member of ABM.
At a certain point, we're just playing the music that the professionals are playing, and there's not really that much of a barrier anymore.
You all were game to try something a little harder this term, and this is representing a little harder, so we're gonna have to learn.
For lack of a better analogy, this is going from the kids' swimming pool to the adult swimming pool.
Right now, we are that awkward point when you're standing on your tippy toes and your head's oh, and you're trying to breathe in and a little bit of pool water is getting in your mouth. It's kind of like that. We're on the edge.
The waters can get deep quickly, and I really have a lot of respect for the kids that give it their best. Those experiences where you get the kids out in the real world and they get to experience what it's like to play a gig and be a musician, and you just see it on their face, oh.
You have a parachute on your back and you're standing at the door of an airplane, or you're up on the drop before a roller coaster, bungee jumping. It kind of feels like that.
It's us in a collective, together, and all the rest of it just zones out. I'm having a good time. I'm swinging,
That takes a lot of courage on their part, and I find that a lot of fun to be next to.